Hi, my name is Cass and I'm a senior at UVA majoring in environmental sciences. And today I will be interviewing Steve
Duquette.
Duquette. Steve is the Director of Services and Facilities at Radco Residential. Steve is also a member of Atlanta Apartment Association. The Atlanta Apartment Association's mission is to support its members through legislative and industry representation, education programs, information, networking, and community relations. Hello, Steve. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
You want to get started? Could you describe your typical workday and what your first few years in your career were like?
Sure. So I've been in this industry for 26 years, for quite a long time. So my first few years are a lot different than where I'm at in my career now. So now I oversee the service division for Radco Residential, which is really all the maintenance and service that we provide to the apartment communities that we own. And then I oversee a group of regional service managers and area service managers that each have a portfolio that they manage. And they manage the service managers and the service teams within their portfolio. So on a daily basis, I'm really communicating with my team and, kind of putting out fires as far as what's happening at the communities, hiring people, making sure we have the right staffing in their training and all of that. But if we go back to the first few years of my career, I started on site at an actual apartment community as a maintenance technician, just completing work orders, making sure that units were ready for move-in, really anything that came in from the maintenance side. And then I pretty quickly, I really excelled at that and moved into a supervisor position after that. And then my career kind of progressed over those 25 years. So, yeah.
Awesome. So what high school courses or college courses have you found most applicable or important for your job, and what courses did you wish you'd taken?
Yeah. So when I was in high school, I took building trades where we actually, we went out and we actually built, we framed a house, we built, storage sheds. It was very cool. It was a 2-hour class, and I was really into that. I took shop. So, so I learned to work on small engines and electronics, and then there was a woodworking class I took as well. So I think that really kind of set the stage for me with working with my hands, and I really enjoyed that. And then college courses, I took college later in life for myself, and through kind of advancing through my career. The accounting courses really were helpful for me in a business management side, because my career kind of went from hands-on into really managing portfolios where budgets and financing and all that became, as well as, the technical skill sets. There was another side of it where that accounting and business management side really helped for me to understand, how the business ran and the revenue and all that's involved with running the properties.
Awesome. So what part-time jobs, apprenticeships, internships, or extracurricular activities would best prepare you for this occupation?
Yeah, so once again, this is really, for somebody who loves to work with their hands, this is really a great career to get into. For me, like working on cars, restoring cars, really being hands-on and stuff like that is what I like to do. But when we're hiring people and we're bringing people into the field, folks that have been involved in, say, like HVAC apprentices, or have gone to technical schools, and learned HVAC, or may have worked in their father's business. A lot of that, contractors, their fathers may have been contractors, or their grandfathers, and they worked summers and stuff, kind of learning how to frame homes and, learning kind of how buildings are built and how to maintain them is really helpful to get into this field.
Awesome. So moving on to your association, what are the benefits of being a member of Atlanta Apartment Association?
Yeah, there's a tremendous amount of benefits. I mean, really, the Atlanta Apartment Association and the National Apartment Association really is they're geared towards multifamily, from all aspects of it, from leadership, from executive training to maintenance training. Everything that you can touch in the multifamily industry, the apartment association, the Atlanta Apartment Association is involved with. And then it's great for networking, and they have dinners and award ceremonies. So really, a lot of people, the majority of people that are in the industry, are touched by the apartment association somehow. Even the vendors, right? They have trade shows and vendor shows. It's just a great organization to be a part of.
Awesome. So can you tell me more about the networking or educational opportunities offered by Atlanta Apartment Association?
Yeah, absolutely. So the networking, like I mentioned, they have dinners, they have award ceremonies, they have trade shows. They have really fantastic events that are happening constantly that folks can go to for networking, and you meet everybody in your area that's in the industry. And then they have, once a year, they have the National Apartment Association puts on their convention, and that's thousands and thousands of people from all over the U.S. go to that, which is amazing. But then the education part, I think, is phenomenal. They have the Service Training Academy, which I'm a part of and involved in, and that's really aimed towards the maintenance field. It's really kind of an apprenticeship program where they go in, they learn skill sets, they learn HVAC, they learn plumbing, they do on-the-job training. There's bookwork and kind of theory behind it, but it's just a very good kind of apprenticeship program to get them started within the industry. And then there's also for certification classes that you can take, like the CAM-T, which is aimed towards maintenance, but then there's CAPS and CAM, which is more for the management side of things. But then there's technical degrees like certified pool operator, the EPA 608, so you can work on refrigerants. So like I said, really there's the education and the networking, and there's just so much that people can get and learn from the association.
Awesome. So what do you find most surprising about your career so far?
So, I never, when I got into it, it wasn't like, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. But, it turned out to be that way, because for me, I loved it. I loved being able to go to work and work with my hands, right? And being able to, to kind of, you fix something and you have that joy that, hey, I just fixed that, or, I solved that problem for that resident, and then being able to literally kind of start, at the bottom and then work my way up into a director position and make a very lucrative career out of it. Like I mentioned, I've been in it 26 years, and I couldn't imagine doing anything else than what I'm doing now. It makes me happy every day to go to work. So, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So is there anything else you would like to add or think would help someone considering this sort of job?
Yeah, I mean, if you love working with people, if you love working with your hands, if you really like to kind of get that personal feeling of, I fixed this and I did this. I mean, this is just it's a great career. And that's the beauty of it too. It is a career. You can start in this field and you can stay in it and work your way up and through and make a very good career out of this. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you for joining us, and I hope you learned more about Atlanta Apartment Association. For more information, please visit the Atlanta Apartment Association Q career page and find out how AAA can help you with your career development. Until next time, have a good week. Bye.